Howdy folks, welcome back to Railroader. We're continuing on right where we left off from the first video with the tutorial. So if you missed that first video, be sure to check that out. We got started, we got our engine over there serviced, and we went and got this engine drug over here to the service track so it could get fixed. And I went forward one day, so our people have restored it up to 70% condition. And it looks like 1 day and 10 hours, because I knocked it down to one employee. I'm not sure if I don't know if it didn't save right or if I messed it up, but we don't have anybody in here working today for whatever reason. That was probably my mistake. But anywho, we're going to continue on with the tutorial here. We have waybills and interchanges, and we're just going to keep walking through the tutorial and discovering and learning as we go. So thanks for coming along on the journey. Waybills tell you where a freight car needs to be delivered to. Okay. Interchange is just a track. Or some piece of track where we can trade cars with another place. And here the interchange is served daily at 6 a.m. Okay. And it is 9:58 in the morning. Now I went and looked. You can actually change your mouse sensitivity here. It's just a little bit weird to find. But also found if you go into the company settings, you can change your time multiplier. It defaults to 2 to 1. I went ahead and slowed that down to 1 to 1 just because we're learning here. I don't want time to go too fast. But anywho, let's see what we got here. Railroad fuel service. Much of our freight work will be for our customers, but we also need to keep our railroad running, and fuel's a big part of that. Yep, because we dumped all the coal in the first episode. I think we had 1,000 pounds of coal. It all went in this bunker there, so we don't have any water or fuel for engine number 2 here. You'll use cars owned by your railroad for this. Okay, we already have that hopper down there that we saw. Let's use this hopper to order more coal. All right, let's figure out how this works. Ordering coal. Open the inspector for the hopper car with a control click. All right, so we need to go out to the hopper car. We don't have to go all the way out here, but we'll run out here and take a look at it. I love that it's got like your railroad on there. That's cool. Soon we'll have the Fedora Railroad, but we're doing the tutorial right now. All right, so control click. Switch to the operations tab. There we go. I'm going to bring this right up in the middle of the screen here. All right, so make the following settings. Loads to. So we want to bring loads to here, basically. And then empties to East Whittier interchange. Okay. Interesting, and then that changes. I don't think I can resize that. This will immediately set a waybill to the interchange because the car is empty. When the hopper is delivered and the interchange is served, it will be loaded with coal. Okay, and then it'll have a return waybill. Gotcha. Hit tab to toggle the overlay display. Oh, okay, so it tells you right here. You need to take it to the East Whittier interchange. Okay. Hovering your mouse over the label will show another overlay indicating where that location is. Let's pop out to the external view here. Does that help any? That back down in the corner. Yeah, so it's down. So those yard tracks down there. Okay, that's cool. That's a nice feature. It tells you right where it's at. You can also see, okay, let's move the hopper to the interchange. Start by coupling to the hopper car and the fuel track behind the coal. And then it's going to talk us through connecting the brake line. Excellent. So we need to go back down here to our engine. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off the overlay there with the tab key. And at least so far, the engine just kind of fuels itself. I don't know for sure how that's going to work. In the future, maybe the tutorial will walk us through that as well. Baby steps. Now this dynamo sound drives me nuts. I've already given feedback to the developers. I really hope they tone that down, because I've already got the sound turned down to half, and that makes the whistle and everything sound about right. Oh, why is my whistle not going? Oh, right. Because I don't have control of it. I forgot. Just because you're setting in the cab doesn't mean the keyboard keys work. All right, let's set that to follow. So those sounds are about right, but that dynamo is, man, that's got to get turned down. It's too loud in my humble opinion. All right, we're going to go and get the car coupled up. So going straight through there, and we need this guy switched. That'll get us over to that car. So let's roll on out. We'll take off our independent. We're in forward. Start rolling. I played around a little bit with another save with AI. It's pretty nice. You can actually forget where it is now. Oh, orders, right. You can have AI drive the engine for you, do various things. We'll get into that at some point. But we need to ease up here to this hopper, and then it's going to show us how to hook up the... click one of the glad hand. Okay, so it may have just not worked before that dead engine because it wasn't supposed to, since it wasn't really part of the tutorial. All right, that was a good hard couple. We got it. Now we need to hop out of the screaming cab. Maybe that frequency is just irritating to my ears. I don't know. It just, especially at double that volume, it was just really, really jarring. All right, so we click on these. Okay, cool. That's what I tried to do before with the other engine, but I think it was in tutorial mode, so it wouldn't let me do stuff. You can also shift-click on the glad hand to connect the hoses and automatically open the ankle box. Okay. All right. I don't know if we can, like, blow the emergency or... Oh, you have to actually move the mouse. I got it. All right, so that one's open. Let's make sure this one is closed, and it is. And we can open up the one on the engine here. Okay. You hear hissing, and ankle cock is open. Let's test that theory. I like to break stuff. Yep, sure enough. All right, so we should actually have brakes on the train now. Now, if I click on this guy, so we see brake line is 90, nothing in the cylinder, handbrake is released. Okay, good to know. Trading a hopper for a coach. Pull the hopper from the fuel track and move it out onto the lead track. Go to the switch and pull it back to the yard, interchange tracks. Yep. Okay, so once it's taken down the yard, put the handbrake on. All that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and hop my guy aboard here so he can ride the tender. Yeah, man. Get in there. There you go. Then we're going to pop out to this view again. And we need to back up. We got to kind of seesaw out onto the lead there. I love that bass woof from the stack. Woof, woof. I like it. Sounds good. I was also playing around. I see you could set a handbrake on the engine, and I could see the linkage move, but I couldn't find anywhere in here to move that. Now, there's one for the tender that I can see from first person. But I could apply it here in this window, but I couldn't find the handle here, so... I don't know if that's just not a thing, or if I just couldn't find it. We should probably stop. Alright, so this guy needs thrown. Went out onto there. That one's already reversed, so that one's good. Woo! Shooting some smoke way up in the air. Alright, let's click follow. If you're following and then you use like WSAD to move around, then it doesn't follow anymore. You just click your follow button. Never stowed that water pipe. It saves the position of that. That's kind of cool. All right, we're going to back up. Now, when the AI was driving, he would toot once when he came to a stop. So I guess that's a thing. Now, if I turn these back on and I hover over that, we can see either one of those tracks is an interchange track. I think I'll put it on the inner track there. So I can just go ahead. I love that you can just fly around the world and manipulate things. It makes being a solo player a lot easier. Just click on follow and we're back on our engine. And we're only doing about 10, so we're good. Not going too fast. I love the two different tones. That's awesome. So we're going to drop this off, and then we'll go back around. We'll run around, and I think we're supposed to hook onto this coach. Yeah, move to the front of the passenger car. All right. So I'm going to bring this guy up. I'm going to say apply the handbrake. And then I don't think I can... Can I zoom in enough to... Yeah, I don't think I can do the angle cock and stuff from here. Get back over on the engine. This is where I need to hop off and do it from first person. All right, so we'll close that guy and then disconnect that and disconnect that. Still in reverse. Excellent. Got that guy. Looks like he's set for straight through. Off we go. Now that's a question I have for you Steam aficionados. Is it like switching to like a really good draft or something, or why does that change when you get going a certain speed? Oh wait, I need to go back. Oh, I gotta go all the way back down there. I stopped way too early. So we're chuffing, right? And then it'll switch sound here. Is that like a game thing, or is that an actual thing? I don't remember the... I mean, I've seen similar stuff on Steam traction engines as my real-life experience. I've not done locomotives, just traction engines. When they're pulling hard, they would get to kind of a state like that. A solid draft. Alright, and we're going to throw you back to normal. And I forgot to turn my light on. Where is my light? Well, that's my lantern. What was light? Was it H? No, that was the horn. There's a control for the light. I don't remember what it was now. Like Shift L? No. It's just my lantern. So we're just tooling along. I haven't noticed... It does seem to kind of make a difference to the sound. Yeah, it's subtle, but it's there. So I don't know how important that is. Now we got to go all the way down and around. Because I didn't get on this track like I should have. Oh well. Alright, we need to slow down. And we need that guy to... Uh-oh. Turn! Brakes! Look out, folks. Kerbo's running the railroad. There's some kind of... I can't quite quantify. There's some kind of weird, like, mouse acceleration thing going on. I just can't quite put my finger on what feels wrong about it. It's a little, it's taking some getting used to. Alright, it's like follow again. And then if I go, I think it was guide. Yeah, guide and then controls. Do. Headlight was J. There we go. J is the headlight. Oh, it cycles between front and rear. Interesting. Okay, we need you to throw. You to throw. And we can hook up to the passenger. Oh, wait, no. I did it wrong. I did the things wrong. Reverse. Do over. I thought that one was thrown this way, but it wasn't. It was already thrown the right way because we were dropping off the coal hopper. It's alright, we can fix this. Whoa! What's up, mouse? Doing weird stuff. Okay, so that one's thrown, and then that one's thrown. Now we're good. Now we can come on back. I'm learning, folks. I'm learning. That pretty white smoke. Forgot to signal. Next, we'll run a passenger train to Whittier and Ela. All right, cool. So we're going to hook up to the coach and go do some passenger stuff. Still trying to get a feel for the brakes and how well those all work, etc. Dynamo, gotta go. All right, cool. Let's say... Oh, that didn't have a handbrake. It was just sitting there. Okay. We'll release that now. And then, let's see. We are coupled, so we need to do that. Now, there were keys, I think, that would let you go back and forth between the front and back of the train, but I don't remember what they are. That angle cock is closed, so we're good there. And then open you up. And then is there a crouch key? There doesn't appear to be a crouch key. Go back to my guide, controls. Yeah, I don't see a crouch. So we're going to need a crouch. Place fusee, toggle lantern. Unless I'm just missing it. I didn't see an option for a crouch. Alright, so that has brake line pressure. I don't know if these had reservoirs. I don't know how old train brakes worked. I'm just familiar with more modern stuff. Okay, follow. Next we'll run a... Okay, so we coupled up. We connected the brake line. Do we need to do a brake test? If I set that guy so we can see the cylinder pressure. Yeah, cylinder went up, so that's good. Brake test complete. With the passenger car coupled to the brake line full, release the brakes, set the reverse, ring the bell, blow the whistle twice, and throttle up. So we want to follow the yard lead to the west, past the sawmill, and come out onto the main line, which leads to downtown Whittier. All right, let's make sure we're all lined up to where we're supposed to go. So we're coming down through here. We're all good. Past the sawmill. And then we need this guy to be reversed. Get out onto the main. All right, and then was it shift 2? There we go. To come back to my engine. Okay, we can get on out of here. All aboard! The bell doesn't keep, like, dinging. It just stops. So, I don't know if it has, like, a... It looked like it was just a rope. Back to follow mode. Okay, down to Whittier Station, which if we open up the map... Can I resize the map? No? Okay. So I'll zoom out. So we have to go down the main, and then Whittier's just right around the corner, basically. So there'll be a passenger station there. And it looks like the main line is where the passengers get on, possibly. So I think we're good. Get some actual speed up here. There it goes into that other sound mode. It's almost like it's just switching between two different sound sets, so that may be something they just need to polish out. Like I mentioned several times in the first video, this is a pre-release version of an early access game, so there's going to be things that aren't working right, there's going to be missing stuff. I know they specifically mentioned the scenery is not where they want it to be, but they've got the bones, like the main gameplay, fairly well established. And, you know, better stuff will come later as the game develops. So we're only doing 14.5. Is this thing really heavy, or did I leave a brake on or something stupid? Those are all released. All the handbrakes are released. Train brakes off. Oops. Follow. No. Follow that guy. There we go. I guess we just need more throttle. Oh, maybe we just need to ease back on valve timing. I don't know what I'm doing. But I can blow the whistle. That's all that matters, right? It's the key thing when you're running a train. So another thing I noticed while I was poking around exploring, the bridge is out. So I think we have to, like, fix the bridge before we can get to the rest of the railroad. But we'll see what they say. All right, I think, yeah, that's Whittier Station right there. Let's go ahead and come back on that. I assume we need to stop at the station. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be looking for whistle signs. Stop the train so that the coach is in line with the station. Alrighty. I have no idea how this reacts to train brakes, so we're trying all the things. That's a lot of brake. So I came to a stop a little early. We'll get it figured out. It's a learning process. You can stop on either track. Oh, okay. One whistle blast signifies that you've stopped. All right, we'll ease to a stop now. Okay, we have stopped. Now what happens? Hover your mouse over the station agent's window. Station agent's window. Control click on the passenger car. I don't see the station agent's window. Maybe we have to be on the ground for that. Click on the passenger tab. Whittier Depot. Check the box next to... Oh, Ela Station. I got you. That's the destination. This tells the passengers where this coach is headed. Okay, so now they're boarded. Okay, so you can see them counting down as they get on the car. Once you have enough passengers, whistle off and proceed to Ela, just over 2 miles west. Are we all lined up and good? I think we should be. All right. Let's we have 24 passengers. Now are there actual... No, there's no people in here yet. That's fine. It's early access. Off we go. All right, let's click the follow button. Keep it under 30 for this first trip. Okay. Glad I read that last line. Yeah, she accelerates nicely. I think you do have to do the timing thing. Coming up through 24 miles an hour. I don't remember what the control... Was it G? No. There was a key to hide the UI for those epic screenshots. Control P for photo mode. There we go. Thumbnail. Alright, keep it under 30. Nobody's looking. We're all good. Nobody cares. Alright, do we have any stations or anything coming up? Any whistles? Sometimes you just gotta whistle anyway. Keep it under 30, they said. I'm not doing a very good job of managing my speed. Whoa! Went along the riverbank here. Yeah, we're getting down to almost 30. There we go. 30-ish. 30-ish. We'll just let her coast. Soak in some scenery. And I don't get too tied up on scenery. I mean, I play Run 8, and I like it for the simulation. All the little things that work. Scenery is kind of an afterthought for me personally. I know a lot of people really want just graphics, but for me, it's all about the simulation and the actual gameplay. All right, we're still going 30-ish. Now, is this a whistle post sign? No, that's a mile marker. All right. 59.8, and that was 58, so. Oh, there's a speed limit sign. Should probably pay attention to those. As you learn the route, it'll get easier to know when you need to let off or not. That also says 30. It's just a nice little run along the river here. No major grades. At least it doesn't seem like it. So yeah, we're just easing along. What's this little guy? S. Is that S for station? Yeah, we're coming up on Elah. Okay, so it's probably S for station. Either that or Superman. I don't see Superman anywhere. The guy's just standing there staring at the boiler. Oh, you can customize your character too. I went in and customized my guy. I changed his hat and stuff like that. So that's cool. Be handy for oh, hey, there's a station. We should get some brakes on. Assuming this is the same, we can stop at either track. So we'll test that theory. Get about 10-pound reduction here and see what that gets us. Need a little more than that. I'm still learning. Stop too early. Couple chuffs will get us up there. I don't know how exact your placement needs to be. That'll surely work. Okay. So if we go back to this car, passengers. Now what do we do? Okay. Okay, here's the passenger stop. I guess I was supposed to read the speed limit sign while I was going. I thought that was for after I got to the station. Yeah, black S sign tells you you're close. Stop at the coach line at the stations. Your passenger will automatically begin to disembark once the train is fully stopped. They did not. Check Whittier. They have not disembarked. Maybe, I mean, I guess technically I'm not quite 100% all the way up, so. No? Still not close enough? Okay. They're not getting off. We're at the station, right? Yeah, this is Elah. Oh, maybe I have to be on this track or that track, not the outside track. I bet that's my problem. Too many tracks, maybe? They're definitely not getting off. All right, well, let's try backing up, I guess. Let's try getting a little closer. We'll see if that works. Well, I did find a lever in the cab for a cylinder cocks, but I didn't see it in here anywhere. But if you're in here, we got those. Alright, so we'll throw that switch, and then that one is fine. I bet we just have to be on this closer track, and that's probably the problem. I didn't think about that. Oh, what was that? There was some kind of noise. Happened. Oh, wait, is that the station? Oh, I thought that was the station. That's the problem. I didn't stop at the station. Okay, that's a little confusing. That's why it has a little symbol there. Okay, all right. I'm just a big old dummy. That noise was passengers getting off. That's the station. This little tiny shack right here. Oh, and there's station there. Okay, all right. My bad. I thought that was just like a woodshed or something. Like I said, this is a learning experience. This is a first look. This is not me having any real idea what I'm doing. Okay, now they're getting off. Okay. And if you hover over it, it even shows you. Look at that. Some nice quality of life features here in Railroader. Now, I'm recording this before the first video has gone out, so I haven't got any feedback yet, but hope you all are excited for the full release. I know I am. Or the full release into early access, I guess. Okay, so now we're getting people back on for Whittier Depot. All right, that makes sense. And it unchecked that one because they all got off. All right, just like the tutorial said. This one's gone on long enough, though, so I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here. And it looks like we'll have a part 3 because I think there's still... Yeah, there's like contracts and there's a lot going on in this game. So we've got a lot more to cover. Stick around. Thanks as always for watching, folks. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.